champion Dalcha for the EFC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Proudly brought to you by Keith Ho Bet Exchange.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, main event time, EFC 71. As we welcome our challenger, our current reigning EFC Light Heavyweight Champion, Champion Dalcha. And look at that face. Always with that stern look, that energy, that focus. The Congolese are in the house and they're making lots of noise for their man, Champion Dalcha. He has been a lightning bolt ever since he got into the EFC, period.
Yeah, absolutely. He brings a ton of very vocal fans along with him. We saw yesterday at the weigh-in, it got quite heated between him and Andrew. Andrew initially said that Champion wasn't in the same league as him and he felt it was a fight that was beneath him. But certainly in the past few weeks, he has gotten so ready for this and so up for this fight. He is taking this man in front of us right now very, very seriously. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, absolutely. And here's the thing about Dalcha. Obviously, we believe we've seen him in trouble with Norman Vessels. He took that loss. Andrew Mansell's that same type of guy. Once he gets on you, he is absolutely nearly impossible to get off of you. Now, one guy we did see that was able to do that was Elvis Moyle. And nobody expected that to happen. Obviously, he ended up succumbing to Andrew Mansell, but there was times where he got up and nobody thought he could. Listen, I give a lot of credit to Champion Dalcha. This is a guy that is very dedicated to what he does, and you better believe he has been training his heart off to make this happen, and you guarantee that he has been working on takedown defense, and he's been working on being able to get up from the ground. He's that strong.
Absolutely, that's a big thing. Like, Andrew likes to close the distance, he likes to get a guy to the fence, and he likes to use that trip to get the takedown. The problem is, as soon as you close that distance with Dalcha, chances are relatively high that he is going to judo throw you somewhere onto the floor. And then the big question is going to be, for me anyway, keys to victory is who's going to scramble better. If Andrew scrambles better, he gets a top position. I think it's going to be a tough night for Champion Dalcha. But Champion
gets on top and he starts raining down ground. He has enough to pass. I mean, I know how granite the jaw is. But he's getting older, Bird.
Absolutely.
And there is an expiration date on a chin.
Absolutely. And he's taken some shots over his last couple of fights. We saw that with the likes of Elvis Moyo and Vessel Mossad specifically. He took some big shots in both of those fights. So Champion Dalcha, he definitely can dethrone the current reigning champion. There's no doubt about that.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Speaking of which,